every day I feel it more and more of like, something is happening. This is a part of history. You know, people are rioting in the streets in a pandemic, you know, and fighting for something that's just as important as the pandemic. You know, like this, it's crazy. This is the only time in our lives where we're going to see people, I feel like, marching and you know, doing protests with masks on. You know, it's pretty, it's amazing. And sometimes you got to sit and look back and be like, oh, this is a part of history. This is, we're living it right now. So
this
get
is
up
history in
and
the
do
making.
something.
Yeah, and it's especially important for you, and I know for your amazing fiance Anthony Ramos, who you guys connected during the show during Hamilton. Yes.
Yeah, we did. We met right in rehearsal.
Wow, I love that. A love story happening during a love story. And you know, I know that both of you are young people that are politically active and everything. Is it challenging to be in a relationship with a fellow artist?
I think it would be challenging if you don't let yourselves have the freedom and understand that you both are creative people. I think support and trust and love and, you know, constantly supporting that person and feeding them love in what they believe in and what they want to do artistically, I think that's the key when you're an artist. When ego gets thrown in there and, you know, all of that competitiveness, that's where, you know, it can go downhill. But, you know, Anthony and I, we met working together, and we love to work together. We wish we could work together more. You know, obviously it sucks, you know, when there's like distance and stuff like that. But, you know, we work it out, and we'll go visit each other if we have to. We try not to make it that long. And,
Have you guys been quarantining together?
Yes. Yeah, no, we live together. We're engaged.
Yeah. Well, you know, that doesn't necessarily mean you're living with someone, but yes. And you know,
True.
I know that right now, you know, a lot of productions are starting to gear back up, and folks are starting to go back to work. You know, we've had a couple of actors on there, like, they're already on location. They're just waiting for them to get the kind of the test results back and to get the safety regulations together. From your point of view, are you ready to go back to work? Are you ready to go back on location and be on a sound stage, or, you know, that kind of thing? Are you ready to do that?
I mean, if it's, I think depending where it is, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I personally, for me, everybody is different. Right now, you know, I'm from New York. I live in New York. We were the worst state, one of the worst states to be in. We were the epicenter. And now, literally, yesterday, I think they announced that yesterday was the first day where there was no deaths due to the virus. So right now, I'm pretty okay with staying in New York. You know? You know, and if I filmed somewhere, like, it would have to be like, I don't know, I would fly full suited, and then I would quarantine for 2 weeks. You know, I'm just, it's not worth risking your life, you know?
Yeah.
And I think the key is, like, if we work together, this whole thing is a group project. You know, this whole thing is like a group project that you get from school. We all have to work together. So that's kind of where I'm at. I want to work, so, you know, I would love to be on set and, you know, work. I miss it so much. But there's other things that, you know, I'm doing at home creatively to keep myself active. And, you know, when the time comes and, you know, it's time to go, then I'll go back to work.
Yeah, and you actually come from a really creative family. Your dad is the Emmy Award-winning actor Ron Cephas Jones of This Is Us, that everyone, loves his character, it's Randall's birth dad. And your mom is a jazz singer, Kim Leslie. So for you, did you always grow up knowing that you were going to be an artist?
I think I grew up knowing the hardships of what it is to be a creative and following your dreams. And I grew up surrounded by that. I grew up in the theater. And it wasn't until I was a little bit older that I really decided that this is what I wanted to do. And I think I just knew how much it took and how hard it is,
Yeah.
because I saw my parents go through it every day. So it wasn't until later, I think, my early years of college, where I was really like, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to act and I'm going to sing and somehow make some money off of it.
Okay, and you've done it, which is such a blessing, because I know your dad struggled for a long time. He was a struggling actor for a really long time, and it's only recent that he's really hit his stride. But that didn't deter you, huh?
No, because I don't know. My dad, even though he struggled. And did a lot of off-Broadway plays and things like that. He had a lot of respect. Do you know what I mean? And he was always so good at what he did, and he still is. And no one can take that from you as an artist, I feel.
Yes.
And if you truly love it, you are living in your glory. You are living your truth, and you're not settling for a job that you don't want to do. You're going with your passion. And I'm so happy that, he's winning an awards and people know who he is, just because he has worked his butt off for so many years, and is a vet and has completely earned his respect, and he's just so good at what he does.
Well, you know what? The apple does not fall far from the tree, Jasmine, because you are also so good at what you do as a singer and as an actress. And congratulations on your album as well, Bluebird. I want to make sure I mentioned that, and that everyone can go and download that and stream it to support independent artistry. But you are such a delight. Give my love to your fiance, Anthony. I'm a big fan of his, and I'm also a fan of yours. And thank you so much for a lovely interview. And everyone can check out Anthony and Jasmine and Emmanuel Miranda and so many other incredible performers on Disney Plus, Hamilton the film. Thank you so much, baby.
Thank you.
All right. You have a good day.